I am telling you, do not buy the D'Amelio tripod because it is the crappiest tripod I've ever had. So I hope you like the setup. Do you like the lipstick? It's summertime and I just filmed something with this entire makeup look. Let me show you. And the audio was trash, so we had to start over, and I don't feel like doing that, so this is where we're at. If you hear some crazy noises, it's my roommate. It's my roommate cleaning, because that's what we do at 12 o'clock in the morning, obviously. Anywho, she's wet. I'm an insanely insecure person, so obviously I figured what better thing to talk about today than that. So I might be a little quiet and awkward because she can hear me, and most people don't know I do this, but we're gonna keep on trucking, whatever, it's not her business. So I thought it would be fun to talk about 10 things that I am insecure about and 10 things that I am confident about, because I know there's a lot of people out there who feel the same way, and I figured maybe if I talk about my insecurities and my confidences, some people, like, one, you might see me and be like, oh, I never knew that was an issue with that person, because I don't see it, which is always pretty healthy, I think, and something that you might be confident or insecure about, figured it might help somebody out, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you thought that you something this, but I'm saying that's something that makes me confident, or vice versa. Like, I just thought it'd be a good idea, and I like to be real and I like to put it out there. So I don't care telling you guys about my insecurities because I want to wear them on my sleeve. That's what we're here for. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna jump into it because I'm always super fucking winded in these. So first, I think I'll do the insecurities first, and then the confidences to wrap it up with some like positivity. So let me know if you guys like this. Let me know about your insecurities. Let me know about what you're confident about, because mine's pretty interesting too. I used to be way more insecure about certain things, and I'm gonna add those, but now there's something that I'm confident about, which comes with age, I think. My number one confession time, my number one biggest insecurity, obviously, is these suckers, my teeth, which comes from a mixture of just bad genetics, poor dental hygiene when I was a teen and thought I was invincible, and now I'm a full grown adult who had to get over a soda addiction, and this is what I'm left with. A lot of people don't know this, but soda is just as damaging for your teeth as drugs, which is why I'm in the boat that I'm in. But I was also supposed to have braces when I was a kid, and my mom was like, that's way too expensive. So now I'm stuck with these jackhammer, crooked ass, stained ass teeth, and I'm super insecure about it. It's the main reason I didn't do YouTube for years. Has anyone ever commented on it? No. Has anyone ever made fun of me for my teeth? No. Not even in middle school. But I'm insecure about it because I like compare them a lot to other people, and I'm like, damn, no one's teeth look as jacked as mine. And that's just the hand that I was dealt. That's something I'm super insecure about. Over any procedure, over everything, that's what I would fix. I mean, there's lipstick on that tooth. They're not good. They're bad. I'm aware. And I'm just glad people are so nice as to not like call me out about it. I've even changed the way that I talk so that my bottom teeth don't show a lot, which is crazy. Number two, my chin. I'm going to be really short and sweet on this one because I know it's triggering for a lot of people. I lost a ton of weight. I used to have a much rounder face. Like, I used to kind of be like that. And I have really bad posture. So the way that I sit, I always feel like I look, kind of like, those videos of the people who like write something under here and then it's cute and then it goes, that's how I feel. But that's my own personal issue, my own personal struggle of what I went through back in the day, and I don't want to touch too much on it because you can still be beautiful with a double chin or whatever. Number three kind of goes along with it. It's the posture. Like, this is how I look on a normal day-to-day basis. And I'm an artist, so like that's a lot of damage. tried posture correcting. I've tried it all and none of it works. This is just how I was born. I remember what caused my insecurity because I never thought posture was really a big deal. But one time when I was in high school, my ex's friend saw us at a movie theater and she went up to him and she was like, "Oh my god, your girlfriend is so cute, but she has really bad posture." And I was like, that stuck with me. And for literally like 2 years, I tried to like sit up like this all the time and straighten my posture, and it just gave me back pain. Number four, short and sweet and simple, my voice. I like singing, I like making music, and I just don't like my voice. I have a weird S thing, I have a weird tone, I don't have very much pitch control. It's a mess. Number five, my desire to be organized and proper and pretty and clean girl. I'm not a big fan of the clean girl aesthetic, but I like to be clean. But I'm so lazy. Like I think I say that in every video, but I am. I am. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's actually my next insecurity. It's just one of those things where it's like I am not that girl. I have hairy legs right now, and that's just the way it is. I do not have the time to wake up at 7 in the morning, 10 in the morning, and do my makeup before work or before I go out. Which is why this is a really good idea. I kind of love this, and I might be doing this way more. I didn't even put powder on today, mostly because I ran out. I did order some new powder and foundation, but they are both pure white. So I'm really excited about that. Number five, I'm super insecure because I'm super lazy. I'm always planning in my head and guilting myself. And people say if you have intentions to do it, it's not laziness. But I am a lazy bitch and I know it and I have to fight it every single day. And it makes me super insecure because I have all these things in my head and then they never come out because I'm just too lazy, especially with editing. And I'm sorry, guys. That's why I usually don't stick to my quotas. Six would probably be my social anxiety. That should be number one because holy shit, I'm so awkward. Like, if you were to meet me in person, I don't even know how I would act because I can't stand awkward silences. Like, they kill me. So then I try to fill that with something, and then I usually end up saying something really stupid and looking just really dumb, or sometimes like a bitch, which I don't mean to. I just can't, like, I can't read social cues. Number seven, my forehead. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. I'm not gonna show it to you. I tried growing the bangs out, and I just couldn't look my forehead in the face every day. It's just not good. Number eight, it makes me super insecure that I don't know how to drive, but I also have a huge phobia of it. So it's this constant back and forth. And it's not really that I'm insecure about it. It's just I'm so tired of people telling me that I can do it when, like, I have nightmares about it pretty frequently, and I'm not very safe to be on the road. I'm working on it. You guys know that. But it's just one of those things. I'm 32. I can't drive, and I think putting me on the road would be a hazard to other drivers. Not in a cute hot girls hit curbs kind of way, but in a cute, like, I'm gonna have a panic attack and have to pull over on the highway and cry. And I think number nine, I don't know if it counts. I mean, it counts because it's my own list. Insecurity tier list. Anyway, number nine is probably just my awkwardness, like my general aura of cringe and awkward, because no matter what I do, like when I take pictures, when I make videos, anything I do, I'm just the most awkward motherfucker. It's kind of charming sometimes, but other times I just feel like be normal, act like a human instead of whatever the fuck you're doing. Also, on top of number nine is my inability to be able to handle anybody witnessing my creative energy. Anything I do, painting, making music, making these videos, I'm so insecure that, like, I can't stand knowing that people are watching me or listening to me, like hearing me sing my songs. That's not good, is it, huh? Because I make a YouTube, I share my music, I share my art, but it's so vulnerable. It's just like, no, don't look at me. Let me be in my little hole. And then when I'm done with it, then you can criticize it. It's really weird, and it's something I'm working on constantly. That's why I'm making this right now. because I'm trying to get used to it. Used to filming around my husband, singing around people I know, and stuff like that. It's been working really well lately. It's kind of like, what is that called? You know, like when you introduce yourself to things so that you're not scared of them anymore. Exposure therapy. Yes. Number 10 might shock you because it is my height. I'm insanely tall. I'm like 5'11", almost 6 feet, and being tall is super weird. It's got some benefits you'll see later, but it's also like super awkward to be the biggest person in the room a lot of times, especially like over some like adult ass men, and then just like me looming over everybody. I think it really adds to the awkwardness. I'm trying to look at the viewfinder because, or not, I'm trying to look at the camera lens because I watched an Oompaville video the other day where he said it's super cringe when people look at themselves. So I keep doing that. What if I just did videos like this? But now we're on to the fun part. My confidences, things that I'm confident about, things that I love about myself, things that I enjoy, or maybe even things that I used to be insecure about and I'm not anymore. I'm gonna start off small with freckles. I'm super confident about them. I love them. You cannot see them on my face because I'm pale as hell, but I'm covered in them. And the crazy thing is when I was in high school, it was not cool to have freckles, which is really dumb. But girl, I used to cake on that Dream Matte mousse, that chunky nasty shit, and I would rub that on my face to the point where one time one of my friends touched my face and he like wiped it with his finger because that's all you had to do was this and it would come off. And he was like, "Oh my god, you have freckles." It just wasn't cool. Nobody had freckles. Any celebrities who did like covered them up. And then Kesha came out and she made freckles cool. I know that sounds insane, but it was not cool to be an alt kid and have freckles. It's really weird. Nobody ever said it, but it was just kind of like you didn't fit the mold of that look. The early 2000s were a very weird time. Number 2, again, pretty superficial, pretty simple. My hair. I love my hair. I always feel like it's super pretty. I love it being messy and looking like I haven't brushed it in weeks. It's like my favorite shit. That's why my hair always looks like this. I'm really good at dyeing it. I can cut it. It's pretty. It's wavy. It's cute. I like it. 3 is my ability to do makeup looks like this and like this. I take a lot of pride in being creative, and especially with makeup, like the crazier my makeup is, the prettier I look. Even though I hate doing makeup, and that's gonna be a whole other video because it's gross, but I feel like I do a pretty good job. Even though I don't want to like be known as a makeup artist, especially in the online space, it's not for me, but I have fun with it, and I think that I do an awesome job. Which is why I'm super fucking stoked to get some white foundation and do some like goth looks with my own twist, because I'm not like trad goth or whatever, but I'm really stoked for that. All my lipstick is coming off because I can't stop drinking coffee. Number 5, are we on 4 or 5? 4. My just general creativity. I'm a super creative person. I never let lack of audience or lack of inspiration get me down. Like, I enjoy creativity as a hobby and I enjoy making things. So I'm at a point where I just love it and I'm confident about it because I know I can do it. This lipstick, by the way, if you're curious, is a mixture of the Revlon, Maybelline. I don't care about makeup brands. Maybelline Superstay, best lipstick ever. It's like ink on your face. It never comes off. And this is just Pioneer Red. Classic Taylor Swift romantic red. And then this is CoverGirl Melting Pout on top of it, which makes them look very vampire-y, very wet, very bloody. But this stuff sucks. Like this vinyl pout, I looked up a bunch of it. I found this at the Dollar Tree in those little packages where they like sell you name brand makeup for $1. It sucks. It doesn't stay on and it wipes this off. I have to use oil to get this off, but this makes it come off. Together they're cute, but you have to constantly reapply it. This by itself, I dropped it. This by itself is a much like, it's that color pretty much. and then you mix this, and it's pretty cute. This is, where's the color name? Fallen Deep. That's cute. Okay, number 5, because I'm running out of time and my husband's gonna be home soon. Number 5 is my fashion sense. I have loved fashion since I was a wee little kid, and I think I'm really good at it. And I'm coming out with a video about that soon, but that one takes some planning. So we're gonna talk about that. Fashion is a passion for me. Oh god, I'm burping. Fashion is something I love. It's a hobby of mine. I used to watch all the fashion shows. I've done all the styles. I love playing around with it. It's something that makes me feel super confident because even if I look like an idiot, at least I'm still trying. Like, you can be fashionable and it not be someone else's taste, and a lot of people think that means you're not fashionable, but you are. You just aren't the taste of other people. High fashion is a whole other experience, and expressing yourself is a whole different experience than what's cool by the norm. But that's all I'm going to say because I have a video about that coming out. Number 6, I think I have really pretty eyes. They're green. Number 7, I'm super confident about how even when I am uncomfortable or I don't feel confident or good about myself, that I still keep pushing and trying, which is the whole reason I have this YouTube video. Because sometimes I have a mental breakdown and I don't want to see my face and I don't want to make videos or edit them, but I keep trying, and usually it ends up way better than I thought. So, word of advice. Number 8, I am confident in the fact that I am an empathetic person. I feel for people, and I don't mean I'm an empath. I mean, like, I genuinely feel for people, and I put myself in their shoes, and I try to have respect and care for everyone and love, and I genuinely do love people and animals and living things and living and existing, and that's something that keeps me alive. We'll just say that much. Keeps me alive because loving life is the best way to stay alive. I guess. I don't know. I'm not a therapist or anything. And I think for 9, just a general fact that, like, I'm pretty and there's nothing nobody can do about it. And when I say pretty, I mean, I think I'm pretty. I think I'm attractive most days. I think my phone's about to run out of space, so I have to be really quick. But I think I'm pretty. You don't have to be a baddie to be a baddie. You can be yourself, and that's beautiful, even if it's not the conventional way. I love unconventional attractiveness, and I know that's a bit of a touchy subject because people think that that's just a way to be like, oh, well, you're not pretty, you're unconventionally pretty. But I'm attracted to unconventional attractiveness. That's what I am, and I think it's very beautiful. I think it's way prettier than the classic, typical beauty, um, like, ethereal beauty, people who look a little different, lots of freckles, or like an interesting skin color, or gap teeth, things that like make you stand out. Way more beautiful than just fitting into the mold. We're on to number 10. It's my height. I used to be so insecure, and I still get insecure because I take up a lot of space and I'm very big. But the older I get, the more I kind of love being really fucking tall. It's kind of cool. So if you're really tall, or if you're really short, you should embrace that because it makes you unique, and that's the whole point of what I'm talking about in this video. The whole thing, like I just said, being unique and your own kind of beauty and your own kind of unconventional style and how you present yourself is the best thing. It makes me so happy. It makes me feel like I'm myself. It's not hurting anybody. You just be you. And I had to accept the fact that I was fucking towering over everybody, and I appreciate it now. I appreciate it for what it is. I appreciate being a super tall woman, and all of my friends think that it makes me a super hot baddie, so I don't mind. Like, the whole point of this video wasn't to like shit on myself or things that make me insecure. The whole point of it was to get to the end and talk about the confidence and how you can turn things around, maybe something that you're not so confident in, and become better about it or more secure in it, less insecure about it, because that's what I've been working on and it works really well and it helps a lot. I think that we should really embrace our differences. I know that's like a broken record at this point. Everybody says that. But when you express yourself and accept yourself and love yourself and just try, it can really help. It's helped me a lot. Things like YouTube, being creative, and just getting out there and like punching your comfort zone repeatedly in the face and forcing yourself to do things that you might not otherwise want to do. And it's working really well for me. So, have had a lot of struggles with this, a lot of struggles with creativity, and I'm just trying to like combat it head on and just see where we go from here. So, with that being said, I hope you guys like this, and I love you. I would talk a lot longer, but I'm getting booted off of my camera by my phone, so I will see you very soon. I love you. Bye.